Hi, good day. My name is Temisan Omatseye, and I'm here to talk maritime in Let's Talk Maritime. My aim today basically is to, as much as possible, to get you to have a better understanding of the shipping industry. And in a series of talk I'm going to be picking specific topics in the maritime sector. And the reason for this is basically there are some acronyms, words which you use in the shipping industry that people do not understand, and people will just see them and will not know why those things actually came about. Part of this series as well is the aim also to try as much as possible to encourage many of you who are still dilly-dallying or trying to think about and decide whether you want to come into the maritime sector or not, and to actually give you a better understanding, a better feel of how the maritime industry works and how you can get a better exposure by actually coming into the maritime sector, and how that can actually better your life and actually better the life of your family. It's quite an interesting profession, and it's a profession which a lot of people have gone into and have come out well to do, because many a time when you come into the maritime industry, you think you are just going to be a ship captain. The maritime industry is a cluster of so many issues, which also covers not only shipping, which is quite professional in its own way. It also covers the issue of logistics, shore logistics, where you have also, you'll be surprised, you have shore captains and captains on the shore. You have port engineers, you have port captains, which are shore. You have captains who are on board, chief engineers and chief officers. And then you have also the seafarers, who are also the roustabouts, we call them, who actually take care of all the issues on board the vessels. Now, as time goes on, I'll begin to explain. But first of all, it's very important, because it's very key for us to have an understanding of what the sector is. But I want to start from the position of security. And security is key, because you don't want to go into an industry whereby your life is not safe, your things that you're handling on board the vessel is not safe. So what actually started the whole maritime sector, which is the IMO, is the Safety of Life at Sea Convention, which started from Chapter 1, and every additional amendment becomes a new safety guidelines for the industry. But the key to my talk today is on the ISPS code. Now, why am I talking about the ISPS code? The ISPS code is the International Ship and Ports Facility Convention, or code, which is now called. Now, what that basically came about, it came about after the 9/11 crash, or the attack on the 9/11, that's the Twin Towers in the United States. And the United States government thought that, wow, if anybody can fly a plane and attack the World Trade Center, a ship which is much bigger can come in with a larger degree of attack and can blow up anything. So they now insisted that there was need for us to pass the ISPS code, which was part of the safety of vessels that come in. So for instance now, a vessel that wants to go to the United States must go through certain security clearances from the port of where it's leaving before it gets to the United States. If it doesn't, it will not be allowed into any ports. Same thing now we have implemented, because now most of our ports have what they call security levels. So all ports must have security fencing. They must also have security levels. They must have a lot of stuff. So there are 3 security levels in the ISPS code. Level 1, which is the lowest, level 2, which is medium, and level 3, which is very high security. Once you have a level 3, there are procedures which you have to take. It also involves the clearance of personnel on board and all the rest of the people on board. So why am I saying this? It's very key for us to understand this, because really the creation of NIMASA was because of this ISPS code. Prior to this, NIMASA was being run by National Maritime Authority, but there was need for us to have a maritime administration that can implement the ISPS code. So the recommendation of a body called PICOMSS was actually led to the creation of NIMASA, which now is a designated authority to deal with all these issues relating to maritime security. So this is only a first part of what we're talking about, because the issue of security is very key, because when you become, which I know you will, a seafarer, an officer on board, your protection on sea is very key. You don't want to be attacked by pirates, and there are procedures in the event that you're being attacked by pirates, how you're going to respond, and things like that. So very importantly for you. So if you want to move further, I would advise you to go and Google what the ISPS code is. Pick up a lot of little things about the ISPS code so you can have a better understanding of it. This will also form the basis of how you come into the industry and how you have better understanding, because it's very key for you to have an understanding of how the industry works before you step into the industry. Because you need to be passionate about shipping, you need to be passionate about the maritime industry, so that when you step in, you become part and parcel of a very big family. There will be more of this coming up, and while we're doing this, let's drink tea.